Good morning, everybody. How are we? So, see my legs? Got my legs out today. Woo! So yes, final day. So I thought I'd just do this extra day, just to recap on the previous three that we have gone through. So I wasn't planning on doing it. So no notes, no nothing. We're just gonna chat. So I hope you enjoyed those 3 days of little tips and tricks, etc. Now, some people, none of you guys, and I've had fantastic feedback. So thank you ever so much for that. It's really appreciative. It's always a bit. I've been doing this for years, and I still get a bit nervous doing stuff like this. And tonight I'm doing a breathwork class in the town for a few people. And even though I've taught the class that I'm doing, it's something that it's a format that I've taught many times, and I still get a little bit edgy, nervous. Hoping that something's going to happen, hoping that it's all going to go right. And oh, hello, how are you doing? You all right? So I still get a little bit nervous all the time about these things, and which is good, it keeps me on my toes as well. So I don't get complacent, and I'm also always studying. I'm always looking at different ways to keep it up to date, new techniques and things a little bit different, because I want to give, I want you guys, my customers, my clients, I want you to get the best advice, and I don't just want to rest on my laurels that, okay, I've learned something now I can teach this for the rest of my life. I always want to update it because I want you guys to feel your best. I always get a bit nervous. So thank you for tuning in for the last 3 days and the great positive feedback. I really appreciate it. What I hope that you, as well as trying out those techniques that I've shown you, now, don't get me wrong, they were, I don't like to say basic techniques because they're still very much life-changing, but I wanted to choose techniques that were easy to implement in your day but would have a big impact on you. And those three will. Some people might expect to be some kind of profound revelation, and it wasn't, obviously. Hopefully you found that it's made you feel different and look at things different, and as you practice more, you'll notice how it keeps your mind nice and calm a lot more, all to do with the brainwaves. But what I want to normalise these practices. I want to make them so that it's not considered woo-woo. It's not considered magic. It's magical, don't get me wrong, but I don't want it considered magic. I want us to be able to just do it so that it becomes part of our daily life, and other people see us doing it so that they can copy and make it part of their daily life. And by making it normal, and by the way that I teach it, I hope it is very sort of understandable. You get to know why you're doing it and how to do it and the effect that it has, that you then be able to practice it all the time. So it just becomes a habit, and that's the main thing to me. I don't want to make it sound all profound. I don't want to make it sound complicated. I don't want to overwhelm you, because that's the whole thing of me doing the last 3 days, is to get rid of the overwhelm that you're facing. I don't want to try and be smart, or look how clever I am. I don't have the ego. I pushed my ego down a long time ago. I don't need to try and prove anything to anybody anymore. I just want to show that it can be done in any circumstance by anybody. Breath work is one of my favourite things to teach in the world because of its impact that it can have. And I'm just putting together a specific program for breath work and mindfulness for people with fibromyalgia, because people with fibro often, depending on what stage they have, often find that they get sleep apnea, and it hurts their lungs as they breathe in. So I'm just putting together, I'm doing some research and putting together a program for the Fibro Foundation. I want to reach out. I do courses, and I help people with Crohn's, colitis, bowel issues, bowel diseases, because when they get flare-ups, it's often to do with worry and other things like that. And it's a very painful flare-up that pretty much keeps them in the house for a long time. So breath work helps with that. It helps with the stomach muscles, it helps with the bowel muscles, it helps with reducing inflammation. So I'm always looking at different areas in which I can help lots and lots of people to live a life that they deserve. Illnesses, diseases, disabilities, all that kind of thing, they happen. And we can't stop these things from happening, but we can manage them and make our life easier when we have them. And that's something that I really, really want to do. So that's that. So that's how much of a big impact these things that I've shown you can have. So the first day we went through EFT tapping. So the emotional freedom technique, emotional freedom therapy, whatever you want to call it. Okay, at the end of the day, it's freeing your emotions. And that's a very beautiful thing to do. So I hope that you've been practicing that. And tapping. So yeah, negative, release, and then the positive. Now again, you can adapt that to whatever situation you want. And then you add the breath work, breathing through your chest, into your tummy, out all the way through, and noticing and feeling your breath and the sensations. And then we have the mindful meditation, just literally switching off, just listening, breathing into your tummy, listening, letting all your thoughts drift by, just being present. And that is the main, what I want to say is that's the main thing that all comes together to do, is to bring us into the here and the now. Because however you want to look at it, we can gloss it up, we can use doctor terms, whatever you want to do, but at the end of the day, the past has happened. It's the past. It's only us that's keeping it buried, and triggers allow it to come to the surface. So the past is the past. Worrying about the future hasn't happened yet. It's not there. We're worrying about something that is imaginary. All we have is now, here, just now, and now, and now. That's all we have. We don't know what's there. We know what's there, but what we can do with what's been there is bring it and use it to empower us. We can learn from it, have a lesson from it, know which way, but only we can choose how to handle that. What's coming hasn't come yet. So here is all we have. So it's about bringing everything here. So when we're stressing about, oh, this might happen, this might happen, this might happen, it's about bringing our thoughts to the now and just knowing what's happening right now. And by making ourselves feel very good, we can control how we feel about the past and the future. And it's beautiful. So I think I mentioned previously, our brain, so the mind and the brain are two different things, but the brain can only handle a few different things, one or two things at a time. It has lots of thoughts going through it, but it can only focus on one specific thing properly at a time, which is why when we have everything going through our head, we get the overwhelm. So, as you've noticed with the tapping, with the breathing, with the meditation, it's all about just focusing on one thing so that everything else that we're worrying about can fall by the wayside. And then when we've reset, we decide, we choose what to focus on then, and that's what it's all about. Tapping, so I gave you that tapping routine. What I'm going to do is at some point I'm going to actually write the script down or type the script out for you and put it in the group as a download, so you can take that and you can use it, but you can adapt it to yourself. It can be as little as drumming in positivity for yourself. Again, I'm not going to go through the whole science of it, that's for my membership and my courses that I do, but here I just want you to tell you that it's about tapping in, and it's activating the nerves, the energy and the cells to activate, to basically embed these positive thoughts into us. So we can do it as simple as when I do my affirmations in the morning. I might wake up in the morning, but we do it all together. So you ready? Let's do it all together. So what I want you to do, so if you start tapping and then take your breath, see? Do your breath work all the way into your tummy. And just thinking of now. And then as it starts getting our energies and nerves pumped up, we can start thinking about things. So say for example, I say my Reiki principles each morning. So tap in, breathing in. I might say something like, although I may sometimes feel on edge, I sometimes feel anxiety and PTSD creeping in, I choose to completely and wholeheartedly love myself. And just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will be humble. Just for today, I will be kind to others and to myself. Just for today, I will be honest in all that I do. And just for today, I will do the best that I can. For today is another good day. And today is a day for happiness. Today is a day for fun. Namaste. And that's it. So that's what I would do. That's my Reiki principles. Reiki principles, you might notice that we say for today. That don't mean that for today I'm not gonna be angry, and tomorrow I'm gonna be a complete ass. It doesn't. I basically say for today I will not be angry. For today I will not worry. For today I will be humble. For today I will be kind. For today I will be honest. And anything else that I want to put at the end of it, it's for today, because today is today. Now is now. Tomorrow I'll say the same. Tomorrow I'll say today I will be this, because today is today. Tomorrow isn't here yet. That's gone. I can only do what I'm going to do today. All right? And that's it. So it's all about living in the past. But that's putting them all together. That's being nice and mindful, focusing on what I'm going to do today, how I'm going to feel today. It brings my focus to that. It's drumming it in. It's tapping, it's getting myself activated. It's breathing so it keeps me nice and calm. It's tapping it into my brain to know that this is the way I'm going to be today. All together. Takes 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes to start your day off like that, and you can just go for the rest of your day. And then when you get up, I don't know what your beverage of choice is in the morning. Mine's a coffee. So see people, so they'll make a coffee, slurp it, getting ready, getting this packed, all the rest of it. Or just sit there watching telly or listening to radio, just chatting away. Take a moment to just, you can do this any time of the day. Just sit, and my bag's showing. Just sit and get your coffee or your drink, tea, water, whatever it is, and just look at it. Right? Just whatever's going through. You can do this in a coffee shop. In fact, one of my clients the other day after therapy messaged me and said they tried this in Costa and it was great because they had a few things on their mind. So I just want you to sit or stand, get your coffee, and just look. Just look at the reflection. Focus and smell. As you bring your drink to your lips, smell. Take it in. Notice the smell. What does it remind you of? You know something, when I get a nice strong coffee like this, it always makes me think of camping. Good coffee in the morning with the nice sunshine. And then just bring it to your lips. And don't just swallow it. Just in your mouth. Just run. Swill it around and just literally wake up and smell the coffee. Just notice it, just by feel the taste. It can take 30 seconds. Just feel, taste, sense that taste. Just, oh. Okay, it's a good coffee. Brilliant. Oh. And that's it. 10, 15, 20 seconds, whatever it takes, just do that. It focuses, refocuses your mind. It makes you enjoy your coffee in the morning. Do it with a sweet, do it with chocolate, do it with your tea, do it with your food, whatever you want to do. Notice, taste, enjoy. Ah, feel the sensation, and then move on. It's all about stopping, resetting, taking in the moment, enjoying it, and moving on. Okay? So I hope that helps you. What I'm going to do is, like I say, I'm going to put the script in the group for you to download. I've also done 20 flashcards that I'm also going to put in the group for you to download for free. Now, these are just 20 things. You can do whatever you want with them. Print them, put them on your photographs, cut them out, whatever you want to do. And just each day, just pick one of them. Just randomly shuffle them, pick one of them. And it'll be things like, just take a breath in nature. And just take it and look at it and go, right, okay, today, put it in your pocket or whatever. Today I'm going to do this. And at some point throughout the day, you'll find it in your pocket and you'll go, okay. And it's just going to help you just do small things. Just give someone a hug. Smile at someone, whatever. It's going to just give flashcards as little prompts to do in the day, each day, that'll just make you go, okay, yeah. And do something very quickly that'll bring you down. All right? Hope you like that. Now, I say there's nothing to sell, but you do know what I do. If ever you want to work with me, my price list is on there. I do lots of different things and custom treatments. I go through to, I visit schools, I visit workplaces, I do talks, treatments, therapies, group talks, group help, all kinds of things. So if you know anyone that would enjoy what I do, pass them my way. For now, all the best. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all your comments, all your feedback, and taking the time to watch me. All the best to you. Bye bye now.